Hey challengers, good morning, this is Debbie. I am here to make a quick video for you on just some basics on how to make a shake. Of course, everybody has different preferences, so just know that this is either what my preference is or what I have on hand. Every day, I have different flavors, different things on hand, so in a given day, my shake is going to be different. So for today, or pretty much my basic recipe, I have a NutriBullet, and this is the cup. So I always have frozen banana on hand. You can come in. I have banana in pretty much every stage there is. I have, really green bananas, and when they start to get ripe, like this, or maybe another day or two, I will cut them up. I'll peel it and cut them up and freeze them into little chunks, because my favorite thing to add to my shake is frozen banana chunks, like this, about this big. And so I just put a few into a little cup to show you about how many. There's maybe, 5 or 6 pieces. So anywhere from a half to a whole banana goes in my shake. Like I said, everybody is different on what they like to add. My gosh, some other common additions. Avocado. A lot of people like to add avocado to their shake. Any kind of berries. Like today I have some fresh blackberries on hand that we picked these up. I'll put a few of them in my shake and then I'll freeze them. Blackberries are very good, especially good for you. So I'll put a few berries. So any kind of fruit that you like, that you have on hand. And a little trick, it doesn't have to be fruit. It can be a vegetable. If you're trying to increase the amount of vegetables you're putting in, some common vegetables that are good that I found that I like are cooked carrots. You can put like cooked carrots in a vanilla shake and add a little bit of pumpkin pie spice or cinnamon and vanilla and maybe like a spoonful of oatmeal. And seriously, it tastes like pumpkin pie. So you can put cooked carrots. You can also put fresh spinach in a shake. This fresh spinach doesn't really have any flavor, so it's just a great way to increase your vegetable intake. So like with vanilla or even chocolate, spinach and a little bit of a mint extract is one of my favorites, especially chocolate or vanilla. So that's a good addition. Oatmeal is great. I even started, this summer I had some pickled beets in my fridge that were sweet. I added them to a shake, talked about it, loved it. And then I saw someone else came out with a recipe and they called it red velvet, chocolate red velvet. They were putting beets in a chocolate shake and it's good. It's just another way to get a different kind of vitamins and minerals and stuff in your shake. Of course, you don't even have to add anything. You can just use water or milk and ice, however you like it. So whatever you have on hand. So my basic is bananas. I put in a few pieces of berry and a couple pieces of ice. Where I'm at today, I don't have an ice maker. I do have a ice tray, so maybe 2 big pieces of ice. Again, it's whatever kind of consistency you like. Some people like a lot of ice, some people like none. So I'm about in the middle. 2 to 3 of those big pieces of ice is about what I like. Of course, when it's really hot out or if I just do a workout, I like more ice. And I also started recently, instead of then topping that off the rest with milk, adding a little bit of water. So I've done that, and I've started doing that actually. So I'll just put a little bit of water in there. It thins it out a little bit. Plus, I find that I'm using less milk, so I don't have to run out every other day to buy more milk. So I put a little bit of water. And this is one of my bags of Shakeology. This is what a month's supply looks like. And it comes with a scoop. So I just reach in and take a scoop out and add it to my shake. And I also have strawberry on hand. I have a couple other flavors that are my favorite. So again, depending on my mood, maybe what I have on hand, I'll decide what flavor I like. So usually it's chocolate. And sometimes I'll put a little scoop of oatmeal in there just to make it a little bit thicker. It helps fill me up. If you find that you're maybe not hungry enough, or if you're not going to eat for a while, I'll add a little bit of milk. So the milk that I use and that we recommend, there's a couple different flavors, is either almond milk and it's unsweetened because the shakes are actually sweet enough. So any of these milks that are unsweetened, and this one happens to just be almond and coconut. There's also a coconut milk. There's a cashew milk. There's even a soy milk. So I most of the time just have regular almond. Today I have almond and coconut, which the coconut milk with chocolate and some coconut extract, and you can buy some coconut nips. That tastes like an Almond Joy. If you're like an Almond Joy fanatic, that's what that tastes like. So then I'll just fill the rest up with milk, and then I'm going to blend it, and that is my shake. It makes a lot. It's definitely going to fill my belly. Sometimes I'll share that. And sometimes I just kind of savor it over about an hour or so, especially if I make this real quick on the way to work. I might sip on it a little bit. Maybe it takes me about an hour before I finish it all. So then I'll add my little blender piece. So one of the great things about Shakeology that I love is that it's quick. So I can put my shake together in probably a minute or less, blend it and be out the door and have the healthiest meal of the day. So it's quick, it's easy, it's convenient, it travels well, so I can then take my cup and hit the road. If I'm traveling, I can take my bag of Shakeology, maybe a little blender if I can. If not, your shaker cup. I've actually put my Shakeology in there, maybe a couple of pieces of ice, especially if they're like smaller pieces, and just shake it up, and I've drank it like that. Lots of other things that you can add. Peanut butter goes really well in your shake, but I found this called PB2. It is 85% less fat than regular peanut butter. If you're a peanut butter fanatic like I am, this is a great product. Cinnamon goes well in lots of shakes. Vanilla or any kind of extracts. They're 0 calories and they change the flavor. So it's however you like it. So then I'll just give this a little shake because sometimes it kind of sticks to the side. And I'm going to blend it for a couple of seconds. So I'm sorry about the noise, but so it just takes a couple of seconds to blend and then it's done. And then I open my blade up. My hands are a little wet. And I'll try to show you the consistency. And, you know, especially when you're new, it might take a little while or a couple of times to find the consistency that you like. More ice and maybe less liquid, less water and milk makes it thicker. More, obviously, water and milk makes it thinner. So I love this shake. See how much is there? It's pretty thin and it's delicious. So it makes a great breakfast. It can make any meal. Also can be a snack. And with your Shakeology, just real quick, it doesn't have to be a shake. There's lots of other recipes that you can make with your Shakeology, and one of my favorites is chia pudding. And so I buy chia seeds, which have lots of health benefits, and I think I made a document and put it in the files tab. But this is a great dessert. That's chia seeds and vanilla Shakeology, and that you let them sit, and then the chia seeds kind of swell. And if I get a little sweet tooth, I might put a couple spoonfuls in a bowl, or I probably wouldn't eat all of that, but some of it. It makes a great dessert. Another dessert that I like and I always have on hand, did I take them out? Is I make these little energy balls, and Pinterest is a great place for recipe ideas, and they're frozen. So it's oatmeal, chocolate Shakeology, some peanut butter and or PB2. I think I put some dried cherries or cranberries in these, and I also have some walnuts. So lots of recipes, whatever you have on hand. Made them into little balls. I think there's also honey because I didn't have coconut oil at the time, so it has to be something to hold them together. So just make little balls, and I wrap them in saran wrap, and then I freeze them. And if I have a sweet tooth or I'm a little bit hungry, I can grab 1 or 2 of these. They're healthy, they're clean, and they make great snacks. So those are another little quick thing you could do with Shakeology. You don't have to make a shake. It also is a great addition to oatmeal. I do a lot of times overnight oats. So a spoonful or so of Shakeology makes, adds a little bit of sweetness, a little bit more health-wise. So that's it. That's my shake. I'm going to taste it. It seriously is delicious and I love it. I have it every day. It has helped me lose about 25 to 30 pounds and maintain that. And that's over about 2.5 years. And I feel better than I have in more than 20 years. So I feel good. Is it 100% Shakeology? It's not 100% this drink. This is only part of the equation. So it's your drink, lots of water, about 64 ounces in a day, or just up your water intake. Working out, so increase your activity level on a weekly basis. So if you can fit in 3 or 4 workouts a week, that's what I do. And then clean eating. So try to eat clean, cut out processed food, cut out sugar, reduce your carbs. All those things will help your body be healthy. So good luck this week. Ask me questions. Enjoy your shake. You know, you got all the different flavors. And just it's going to be fun. So I'm glad you're here, and we're going to have a great time. Thanks, guys.